Welcome to the world of Pakistani capital markets, where a set of rules known as the Securities, Leveraged and Pledging rules has left a significant impact. But what has been the outcome? Let's find out. These rules have granted stock exchanges, central depository companies and clearing companies the authority to act as authorized intermediaries for leveraged products like margin trading and margin financing. However, these rules have faced criticism.
If you look at our market, and if you look at the history, and if you look at the participation, you look at the volume, you look at anything, be it the structure, products, regulators, and whatnot, you would find challenges. I want to be very soft by using this word challenge, but merit, you can't compare this market with any of other market. Look at the Sri Lankan, Ghana and Nigerian markets. At times you see other third world markets performing better than you in terms of participation, in terms of vibrancy, in terms of depth, be it the product suite. If you look at your neighbor, 20 years ago, they got rid of this 100-year-old system. And because the power system is like that in Pakistan, that every regulatee owns the regulator. A regulatee has more power. It is like a wicked person on the street has the capacity to appoint the SHO or superintendent of the place. So that's the challenge in general with every sector of the Pakistani economy. But when you talk about specifically the market, I think this is a particular thing that has been put into the regulations, into the rules, so as to protect the interest of very few. If you look at the other rules, for example, the regulation of the rule that requires independent directors to be there, you would find more than 90% directors not being there, just because the power structure is such that very few people are able to grip, to hold the market in their hands. In terms of volume, there is no level playing field. In terms of participation of an ordinary man who's on the street, who comes to the market with a hope that he would get returns based on the standard modus operandi, standard norms of the market, his hopes are duped when he looks at the market that one fine morning market is 2,400 points up, and when at the end of the day he looks at who are the buyer and sellers, brokers are the sellers. So if you spend $100 in your market and a leveraged provider spends $100 in the market, both are not equal. One is able to move the market by 4 times and the other one is unable to even lift the market. He doesn't know the mechanics, he doesn't know how Badla actually defeats the purpose of vibrancy and the depth and the equal level playing field in the market. So if you look at the product suite, this particular product is responsible for 2005 crisis. When the regulator tried to phase out the Badla, we saw history's biggest crisis. You look at 2008 crisis, this product is again behind, and all you keep seeing is just because of the power structure is like that, the new variants, new names, old wine in new bottle time and again, and you are unable to do just the right thing which is in front of you, which whole world has done. You keep on reinventing the wheel because you have so power, you have so much of capacity that you can make sit anybody anywhere and do whatever you feel like.
To sum up, the securities, leveraged and pledging rules have undeniably influenced the Pakistani capital markets. But it is evident that progress is needed. By taking steps to revise authorized intermediaries, foster increased market participation and prioritize fairness, we can pave the way for a more robust and inclusive stock market.